sum of the roots of quadratic equation which is given for us is of px square plus qx plus alpha equals to 0. So here sum of the roots of quadratic equation px square plus qx plus r is equals to 0 is, so since it is sum we have to add up, that is alpha plus beta is equals to formula is of minus b by a, but here by comparing, so here a value is of p, b value is of q and c value is of r. So here we have already noted that a is of p, b is of q and c is of r from the given quadratic equation when we have compared with the gen form of a quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Then now, so here that implies minus must be written as it is, then now b value, so b value is of q divided by a is of p. Then now here that implies alpha plus beta is equals to minus q by p, but alpha is the first value, first root, we can write it as alpha itself. So beta, but beta is equals to, so beta is nothing but equals to 3 alpha, since it is thrice the first one. So here beta as 3 alpha is equals to minus q by p. So here alpha's coefficient is of 3, whereas in the first term alpha coefficient will be of 1. Then now here 1 alpha is of positive, so here by simplifying further, plus of plus is plus, we have to add up, 3 plus 1 is of 4 alpha. So here to assess the sign here, among 3 and 1, 3 is greater, its sign is of positive, so here no need to write here positive sign. So equals to q divided by minus q divided by p. Then now here in order to find out, so that implies in order to make the coefficient of alpha as 1, so here alpha equals to, I have to transpose 4 on the other hand. So 4 is multiplied with alpha, when multiplication is transposed into 4 transposed over to the right hand side, it will divide, it will come in the denominator's place, 4 will be in the place of the denominator. So alpha equals to minus q divided by 4 will come in the denominator, it will multiply with p, that is 4p. So in this manner I got alpha value as minus q divided by 4p, the latter. So here we got sum of the roots. Now let us go for the product of the roots. So now product of the roots equals to as per the quadratic equation gen form, so it is of c divided by a. So here product of the roots, so here since it is the product of the roots, we have to multiply the, it can be given by means of alpha into beta, when alpha is the first root and beta is the second root. So here it can be given by means of c divided by a, but here as per the problem, so here alpha is the first root, we can write it as alpha itself into beta, beta is equals to 3 alpha, so beta is equals to 3 alpha. So now we can replace, so here beta by means of 3 alpha is equals to c divided by a. So 3 into alpha, so here alpha and alpha are the bases are same here, and the product in between, that is product rule, exponents are of 1 and 1. So here we have to add up the exponents, 1 plus 1 is of 2. So here 3 alpha into alpha is of alpha square, by adding up 1 plus 1 as 2 using the product law. So I got 3 alpha square equals to c divided by a. Here I have utilized the formula, that is a power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n, that is 1 plus 1. Bases are same here, alpha and alpha, a as a. So here m and n are added up here. So here since product rule, according to the product rule, so here I have added the 1 and 1 as 2. Then now, so here that implies, so here 3 into alpha value, so here we got alpha as we got alpha as minus q by 4p. So here alpha is equals to minus q by 4p. Alpha is replaced by means of minus q by 4p, but it must be squared because it is of alpha square equals to c by a. But here I have utilized, so alpha value as minus q divided by 4p. Based upon this reason, since alpha is equals to minus q by 4p, I got this logical step. Then now the next logical step will be of, so 3 into minus must be repeatedly multiplied twice, minus of minus, it is of plus within the bracket, q square, so is of q square, q must be multiplied repeatedly, multiplied twice, q into q is of q square, overall divided by, so square is applicable for even 4p also, so 4p whole square, 4 square, 4 fourths is of 16. Similarly, p must be repeatedly multiplied twice, p into p is of p square. Then now that is equals to c divided by a. So that implies 3 into positive q square, that is 3q square in the numerator, overall divided by 16p square equals to c. Say here the c value is of, here c value is of r and a value is of p. So c is of r and a is of p. So we can write, now we can replace c by means of r divided by a by means of p. So here I got this logical step by utilizing. So here c is equals to r and a is equals to p. Then now, so there are of p square, so here can be written as p into p, or else divided by 16q p square. So I want to send divide by 16p square over to the right hand side. So here division will becomes multiplication over on the right hand side. I want to transpose the denominator over to the right hand side. So next logical step will be of 3q square. So that implies 3q square is equals to, right hand side quantity is of r divided by p, r divided by p. So here division, so here by 16p square, when it is transposed over to the right hand side, it will multiply in the numerator, 16p square will come and multiply in the numerator with r. So here, so into 16p square, by transposing, we got this logical step by transposing LHS term, that is 16p square over to right hand side. So based upon this reason, I got this logical step. Then now the next logical step will be of, so that implies 3q square is equals to r divided by p into 16, p square can be written as p into p. So 1p in the numerator, 1p in the denominator will be gets cancelled. Then the next logical step will be of, that implies 3q square is equals to 16 into p into r can be written as 16 pr. So here we have to prove the condition as 3q square equals to 16 pr. So here show that 3q square equals to 16 pr. So in this manner, so we got 3q square equals to 16 pr. Hence proved.